Hello, YouTube. I think. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello, people of the future. YouTube decided to turn up. I know. Sometimes I think I want to close the YouTube chat. I almost, and I'm not going to, but I almost just want to stream under unlisted and just have the YouTube VODs show up under playlists. Is that so wrong? Sunday, hello. Tanner, hello. Back on Dad's iPad. Tanner is 9 years old on YouTube. Not, not a fan of that. Not a fan of somebody saying I'm 9 and being in a chat filled with adults. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's not anything I ever had to think about. I'm trying to think about, how old was I when I was on the internet? Young, actually. Probably as young as between like 6 and 8. I probably had access to the internet, but that was a particular exception. I remember back then, like, you know, my parents were always like, don't. I would post it anyways on Lucky, and it would be under, every time I do it, you could just find it under the Discord. So, like, real fans could be in the YouTube chat, but, like, normal randos couldn't get into the YouTube chat. You were too? I have a very vivid memory of my niece having this issue of every time she would see a phone at, like, maybe even 1, between 1 and 2, she would freak out and want to hold it. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I assume it's because her mother was always holding the phone and the baby was like, I want that. Ladies, hello. I don't know. I mean, baby, I don't know how babies' brains work. I don't think there's a whole lot going on up there. They're just babies. All right, we got Baby Vilcana. Speaking of babies. Yeah, I was in No Rest for the Wicked last night. I know some of you don't care. I don't care if you don't care. And I was just messing around and I fell out a window and I said, hey, this looks like this would really speed things up. I did post a little video on it. I'm assuming there's like one guy in chat who has the game. If you missed it, there's a video on my YouTube that'll get you your inventory maxed out. Probably like an hour. Probably like an hour of doing runs. And you'll have everything. If you really, you gotta lock in. But it's like maybe call it 5 minutes round trip. Kill the rats. I cannot find them. It's probably gone, man. Those rats are gone, dude. There's one coming. Levántate y lucha. Reclama tu posición en el nuevo mundo. So I might try that on Lucky. And we'll see how it works next time. I'll just stream under unlisted. Although then again, I want to make sure Abdul has like an escape. He needs to be able to get access to the streams. That puts a wrinkle in everything, I guess. Abdul's joy. Oh, I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop because otherwise I'm gonna activate that flower. Oh, damn it. You know what, we might as well get the other one too. If I could have an ability, what would it be? Like a superhero ability? Or like a trade skill? Here's a good one. Guaranteed reincarnation with your choice of what you reincarnate into with any selective knowledge that you wanted to have. Basically, whenever you die, you can go to like a character creator. I think that'd be pretty neat. I'm allowed to card. Yes, carding is not healing. Being a plumber. I mean, you could just become a plumber. I mean, that's not like... That's just... I don't know how long it would take. Probably 1 or 2 years. It's probably how long it takes to become a proficient thing. You're incarnated to be anything. Yeah, I mean, you could decide, you know what? For my next trick, I want to be a fruit fly. And experience exactly what the life is like of a fruit fly for, you know, 48 hours. I mean, sometimes you might be reincarnated and be like, you know what, this time let's start fresh. Morph into a crow. You could reincarnate into a crow. Enjoy a nice crow life and then die and then go again. And then you can come back with that knowledge after you died and be like, you know what, that was great. I want to do it again. You're like, yeah. You can give yourself bonus stats or you can just take away stats. You're like, I wonder what it's like if I'm tremendously dumb. And you just find yourself logging into YouTube and chatting uncontrollably. That's not all YouTube chatters are bad. Just most of them. Would I like to be a furry if I could? There's nothing stopping you from being a furry, brother. What do you mean? Like an actual like lion man or something? I mean, if you want to buy a fursuit, like there's no laws against it that I know of. Chat, let me know. It's been outlawed in your state. Maybe in Florida they outlawed it. A real furry. Tanner, you working through some stuff? Little bro? Here's what I'll say, dude. Like, you spend your youth getting educated. You spend your adolescence and early adulthood trying to fit in. And then you become an adult, and then you try to peel back all the stuff that forced you away from the things that made you happy. And the sooner you can do that, the sooner you can just be happy. Buster, hello, good evening. If you want a fursuit, brother, don't let anyone stop you. If it brings you true joy, if your soul sings when you put on the fursuit, there are many worse things in this world than that.
Combatir hasta el final forma parte de nuestra naturaleza. De momento, todo lo que podemos hacer es seguir avanzando.
I am not a furry. I do not enjoy furry content in any way. But likewise, I can appreciate that all humans are different. And if it truly brings someone joy and they're not hurting anyone, well, it's why the hell would I care what they do? First, it'll cost you $3,000. Paz, can I tell you something that kind of messed me up today? Got a message on the Nextdoor app today. Said new 800 square foot apartment, totally redone. $2,200 a month. Oh, it's perfect. Noxella, I am easily gliding. Holy shit. I'm easily gliding into my elder age. Can I tell you, I got into an argument again with someone over Eversource and their rates. And I was yet again told it's not Eversource's problem that they charge so much money for their electricity. Someone was lecturing me again on utilities. Hey, thanks, Rosa. I appreciate you. No, it was on the Nextdoor app. I'm getting in fights with my neighbors. There's the fucking astroturfers everywhere getting paid by the utilities to try and brainwash people through what is seemingly organic social media posting. And it's not real. I don't believe there's a real person that would go out of their way to, like, back up the utilities. Like, you'd have to be such a tremendous asshole to do that. That's not a real person. You can't even make that up as a straw man. I might. What I did say was, my point isn't that Eversource is charging too much. My point is there should be a law. We can do this. Like, you can do all sorts of laws if you want. And the utility company should automatically put you onto a 1 month contract every month for the lowest available market rate. Because, look, there's all sorts of people in this world, but, you know, you've got people that are too tired, or too tech illiterate, or too elderly to be able to go out and make these choices for themselves. And, like, why are we letting, like, the weakest people, the people most susceptible to being victims, get taken advantage of? They don't know what I do for a living, and I will never tell them. Like, it's really messed up. Well, only intelligent or, like, people that are, like, well-researched people should be allowed to have a good utility rate. That's not fair. I saw a post from a person. She's like, I am a single mother of 3 children, and I have had to work a 3rd job to afford my electricity every month. It's unbelievable, man. Like, it's completely unhinged. You gotta work a 3rd job just to pay your electricity. And, like, we're all just okay with it? We're all just okay with letting that happen? Handler, come on, girl. I stood there. I've been standing here for hours now.
Aquí hay más rastros y otras huellas justo al lado. ¿Son huellas humanas?
This world. This is Monster Hunter Portable 3rd HD.
Tienen que ser de ella.
Yo, she straight up called old grandma she said she got small feet. That was my adult comment. Am I in the head? Please. KO. This is technically not the quote-unquote real quest. I should have probably do the other one because there's like a better chance of getting bones. I don't even know if there is a chance for getting bones in this one. But I almost feel like I would have a harder time with Shrieking Velkhana than Fulgur. In fact, I'm pretty sure I would. Like if I got a farm one. It did it again, by the way. It got stuck in an animation. We're gonna continue playing it? I think we're gonna play it a little bit more today. And if it's true stream narcolepsy, then I may not stream it again. It's not that long of a game. It's only Act 1. It's in early access. We might actually not do our monster recording today because I have almost everything I need anyways. Shrieking naturally spawn regular Legiana. I would assume there's probably an investigation where normal Legiana doesn't show up. You know, I really don't know. Unlucky. I don't know. I mean, it still has a reasonable number of viewers under Twitch, but I just don't know. I went into the GG Talent Group Discord, and I asked if anyone knew where the fountain was, and nobody had any answers. People just laughed at me. They all just posted the laughing emote. And I was like, this is a serious issue. I need to know where the fountain is. I guess it's good to know I could be the clown among clowns. Sucks. You suck. Is it very awesome? Yo, Yo, I'm nailing those evasions, though. This would never happen. Ever in Rise. 3 monsters just vibing together. I want you to know, I found the fountain. And it is massive. And I don't know how I missed it. But I did find it. I deserve the laugh emotes? Well, you know, I don't know that anyone else found it. If they're laughing doesn't mean they know where it is. Seriously? Don't screw this up, birds. We're going in. It's going pretty smooth. I swear to God, I just saw a pod. Where did it go? I don't think this will work again. We just used it. Hill? Dude, he doesn't even care about flashes anymore. Oh! I think it's ready for capture. Like, it should be really close, but it drops 2 pods. I think that's a 3rd pod. Oh, I almost took 0 damage. Oh, that would have been so cool. Is the new Healless diet good for you? You will lose a lot of weight. God, the clown is terrifying. It's so scary, man. I do not like clowns. Never been a fan. I don't think I'll ever be a fan. Don't like the way they look. Why did I make him? Because I didn't make him. Ryozo made him. He was just manifested to me by Ryozo. Clowns don't like me either? Alright, good. I'm glad to know the feeling is mutual. Oh-ho! I just don't understand how anyone, there was even a person that was interested. How could anyone be like, oh boy, an apartment for rent for over $2,000 a month? How you get excited about that? That's insane. The only time I paid even close to that, I think I was living in Boston. I think the rent was like $1,700. It was split 2 ways, though. I had a roommate. It was nice living in Boston, but I was poor all the time. I had no money. I was so broke. I mean, I guess I was happy, but It'd be a lot more enjoyable if I had some money to actually do something most of the time. I used to volunteer for things so I could see free shows. I would volunteer to be an usher. $30 from Boston, $2,100. We were in a nice area. My roommate needed to go to, like, Boston, BU or BC? It was in Chestnut Hill. It was a nice area. So, I mean, it's not surprising that it was a little overpriced. I think it was overpriced. A roof over your head should be free? So long as we live under capitalism, it should never be free, but there should certainly be a lot of protections for people. It's free to go to prison? Nah, man, in the United States, they charge you. Some places you have to pay to be in prison. I don't know how they get their money. Usually your family's got to pay. They want to talk to you or send you food or anything. We're really catching some steam. I really don't understand how we ever made for-profit prisons a thing. That just seems insane, man. Right? I don't know, man. I don't know anything. Hey, gold melding ticket. Let's get crit boost. Hit me with a crit boost, Grandma.
¡Qué alegría verte!
Come on, Grandma. Squeeze it out. Okay. Mighty Maintenance might be okay on Insect Glaive if we could do it. Actually, both kind of amazing decos that I'm not going to use. Those are both very rare. How's this 660 square feet for 1,600 sound? My house is more than 3 times that size. And my mortgage is basically that. It's not right, man. I feel bad for all the kids right now. Not even kids, obviously, not all children, but young adults just getting so screwed over.
Gracias.
And obviously, when I pay my mortgage every month, I'm building equity. How big is the average US? The average warehouse? My house is not a warehouse. I mean, it's pretty large, but...
En cuanto llegue el convoy, les diré que esperen.
No, we definitely got a little lucky with this place, but you shouldn't have to get lucky. How big is the average passenger plane hangar? Why are you comparing everything to passenger plane hangars and warehouses? What are you doing, dude? You could probably fit, I don't know, 50 of my houses in a warehouse? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the conversion. It's a very strange metric to be going by. All right, let's see what the average size of a Costco is. Average square footage Costco. 146,000 square feet. Most three-family homes, three-bedroom homes, are around, for like a ranch, are 1,300 square feet. Anything with 2 levels, you're going to start getting closer to like 2,000 square feet, which is like around, you know, within the ballpark of my house. I live in a shipping container. There was a while, Eduardo, I was like kind of into the whole tiny home thing. I was like, we should just get a tiny home. Like, we could just own it. Like, we just buy it. And this was a long time ago. This was like 14 years ago. I was thinking that. Could I do that now? There's no reason to do it now. I already got a house. Yo, why is it taking so long to find this folder? That's good. I mean, it's, you know, it's all right. You could have a tiny home inside your home. I mean, it might be hard to fit. Well, I don't know. I've got one room I could probably fit a tiny home in. One room is really big, so. Oh. Let them fight. Oh, I mean, it's very likely Medios that, I don't know, whenever Jen retires, we will sell or rent the home and just live in another country. Like, why would you stay? I mean, I could own goats now. I mean, I have enough land, but... Volgar Anjanov might be my favorite monster, period. Do what Mark Zuckerberg does with goats? Kill him with a ray gun? Doesn't he got like a laser cannon? He shoots his goats with a laser gun. Thought I read that. Yo, I was gonna ledge Fulgur from right here. And that Tigrex pushed him all the way out of the way. God damn it. Too early. Oops. Well, he bit right through that. He does paralysis too? I think if his snot hits you enough, you might get... It's either stun or para, maybe both. Kieran definitely paralyzes you. In addition to stunning you. Never recommended heavy artillery? I'll take credit for that. Oh, shoot! Ugh. Is it time? Is it time? Not on temporal yet? It's not time. Oh, no. Harambe, hello. I've been meaning to tell you, we might need to renegotiate our sharing plan. I don't know if you knew this, but sharing your Apple family plan would give you remote access to wipe my iPad and track my real life location at all times. I looked it up today. And I meant to message you about it. You had no clue? That's what somebody who would want to turn you into a skin suit would say. Amatsu, hello. You're only gonna have to plan for yourself? I mean, it's just like, you know, who do you want to be in charge of the plan? It's like giving somebody root level access password to your internet enabled cockpit. I mean, you know, that's a good trust exercise, but you gotta really trust the person that's got access to that password, man. Or it's got to be like a kink or something. We are almost done. Well, there's the temporal man. All right. Oh, hold on. Oh, come on. Seriously? You don't have any more potions? I have plenty of potions. I haven't used any. But we are doing no healing. What would you even do with that kind of cock ring control? Well, I mean, it could be like a sex thing. I mean, you could just be like, surprise! You can't touch your penis now. Look, that is not my kink. But I mean, I know there's people that have do have that kink. Dude, he hit really hard. Dude, we are so cooked. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Sounds challenging? It's been okay so far. I don't think we've tripled yet. I think like a single stone would be It's actually funny seeing, like, the increasing levels of cock torture video game challenge runners have to do in order for everyone to stay simulated. I just saw Swiller had a Dark Souls 1 run he just posted. 1 HP, 1 stamina. I think level 1? The things you gotta do, man. Keep people entertained. It used just to be, hey, I beat Dark Souls, and everyone go like, yay! He beat the game! Now it's like, oh, you didn't do it blindfolded using a banana? Baby gamer. Banana playthrough of World? I actually did look into those controllers, Darkstella. I like the one guy that used his, and whenever he wanted to heal, he had to, like, take a bite of pizza. Could I beat Dark Souls with voice commands? I don't know. Those blindfolded speedrunning videos are fake. Yeah, that's my fault for bringing that up. Let's not bring it up anymore. Luality does the dance pads, right? Challenge runs in Monster Hunter feel tedious than other games. I don't know. I mean, if you make a tedious challenge. I did a all red sharpness run. I promise you that was tedious. Hail, please! Please! Wait, brother's done? Already? You can come on offering the plan. It's not even just the remote wiping part, Harambe. I was thinking not even a 1% chance. But there is a 0.1% chance that Mr. Beast has taken an interest in me and used you as a in on me so that he could post a new video where he tracks down and hunts a Monster Hunter streamer. And you just see the big old Mr. Beast face on the screen. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Whatever. We gotta use, oh god, it's like the worst picture possible. We're gonna move it. Hey everyone, Mr. Beast here. Today, the Monster Hunter becomes the Monster Hunted. And how did we do it? With today's sponsor, Apple Music. Can you sue him for making content out of people without their consent? There's stuff on YouTube called transformative works. And I think if you do enough to change somebody's content on the network, you can post it. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not... The closest I've ever seen to my content being used in a way that I wasn't super happy about was there was a channel like 8 years ago that was beat for beat re-uploading my videos to their own channel, like not even changing it. And I'm not saying, like, obviously Dean was just archiving streams and that was fine. It was somebody else. YouTube uploads. He was just like uploading like Monster Hunter Portable Third videos to his channel. Just like everything was the same. But like I didn't do anything. Like I didn't like file a claim or anything. But it shows up under my like control center. The crazy thing is you as a content creator under YouTube can see any similarity between any part of your video and someone else's video. And like for big events like the Game Awards and stuff, you could like tell Asmongold, take your video down, or I want the ad revenue from your video. Obviously you never do it. That's how messed up YouTube content recognition is. Like you could just upload anything and just be like, yeah, that's mine, and I want the ad revenue from anyone that uses this open source song. I think that's what happened for me, because I definitely had some things that got like yoinked that were definitely open source songs, and I think what happened is somebody posted their own content with something open source, and then they just claim everyone. And it's such a pain in the ass to like trim that stuff out. It's a clear abuse. Like they're definitely not supposed to be able to do that, but you know, your ad revenue is so small anyways, at least mine is, that like it's more of a hassle to fight it than not. Because if you fight it and you lose, like then you can get your channel deleted. That's not good. You don't want that. Lightning sack. Well, we didn't get a mantle. Maybe I didn't finish my lottery. Yeah, that's one of the no slap on mods, Teos, is what makes it look so good. I'm feeling really squishy right now, and like I'm just trying to sing if there's anything I could do to like be less squishy, and I don't think there is. What am I using for legs? See, that's the unfortunate thing. Unless you're really large, like unless you're large enough to actually afford like a, you know, actual legal team. You know, when you're a content creator, I mean, it's kind of like all up to whatever the hell anything feels like at that given day, at that given moment. You know, I'm sure Asmon, I don't know if he has one, but like assuming he had one, he could have like a lawyer or somebody or a legal team looking out for his interests. I think we're gonna make the clockwork legs. It's more armor and then we get crit boost. Which should be a significant upgrade. No, health regen is not going to be allowed, Leo. That would be definitely healing. Here's my password. We never went through with it. I think I'm still going to add in my YouTube family plan, though. I'm still okay with them. I just don't, I'm not okay with him being able to, you know, the deadliest game track me through the wilds as I'm running from him and Mr. Beast. I trust him. I 99.9% trust him. But there's the 0.1% chance. If I did not live with someone else, I'd be like, fuck it, let's go. But the fact that I live with someone else makes me like, I should probably not give out my information to people that I don't know IRL. They don't already have my personal details. And can remotely wipe my iPad. I've never seen The Pest, Pro Cow. What is that, John Leguizamo? I don't know, I'm not familiar. Do Odo. Delete my Dojin browsing history? Oh, I usually go under private when I read the Dojins. Normally that's what I do. Coward? I don't know, man. Well, I mean, all right, so let's just say tragedy struck and I just died tonight. I don't think I'm gonna die, but let's say I did. You know, I had the unfortunate job of taking care of somebody's computer after they passed away. And they had bookmarks and they had full-on history, man. And, you know, it's not. When you got people going through a grieving process, it doesn't help to see all that porn. Even if it's the most tame thing in the world. It can be the most vanilla stuff ever, and it's like, it's still gonna be kind of weird. We'll probably switch it up at some point. We'll probably go to dual blades. The only thing I'm not gonna use is sword and shield, because that's cheating. Right? I mean, I don't know. I feel like most people would agree with me, like, sword and shield is cheating. Everything else is okay. It is. It's too powerful. I'm sorry. Does Google still offer that service? I mean, it's less about yourself and more about your loved ones. If your loved ones need to go to the Google link to be like, please expunge him from the internet, you're already fucked up. You've already made the mistake. You know, I mean, the post-goon shame is real, but that doesn't mean that we don't go back to the same well every time anyways, right? Can we turn me into AI when I pass? No. One of you needs to take on the mantle. And turn me into Batman when I die. Explain to me how that would work. You and your best friend have a password log service that shows all your passwords? Wow, that's real trust, brother. I love that you have that. I turn you into Barry when you die? There's only one Barry, brother. I'm sorry, but you're not it. We use a wake stone? What happens if you were to use a wake stone on someone that just died of old age? That was Eduardo. Eduardo wants to become Barry when he dies. Oh, I'm on the claws. Oh, this sucks. Oh, you saw the archives? You saw the boulder drone? Glad that's there. We want the mount. We have 20 dragons. Ah! Oh, this'll get it. This'll get it. This'll get it. Favorite armor design from a monster in Monster Hunter. Have you been watching the series? I'm assuming you have. I would never say I have a single favorite. But I would say in general, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate has the best armor design. They were majorly cooking over there. Fourth gen is cool, but like they got onto like a real cape kick there, and like I'm okay with capes, but their capes don't always look that good. Did I already talk about the Dragon's Plague nerf? Not really. It's alright. We're not allowed to have nice things. Sandberry off. Crimson Crow Pecco. Both amazing. They made Dragon's Plague less likely to happen, and they made it much more obvious when the cons have it. What the hell? He ended up there? Yo, Legiana carried him up. GX Assyrian? I'm assuming that's a Generations exclusive. Brother, that KO was outstanding. Please! Glitch! Oh, we're good. We're good. Oh, we're so safe. I'm a little sad because I never even really saw full Dragon Plague in my game. They like get glowing eyes or something, right? Oops. Oh. The funny thing is, as best I can tell, there's very few important NPCs. I'm thinking like outside of the dwarf, like what does it even matter? That was greedy. Imagine Shar is going to be tough? Nah, we're going to clear Shar, no problem, man. Is Barry not an important NPC? Barry's not an NPC. Barry's your pawn and your soulmate. Are they gonna turf war? I don't think they turf warred yet, right? They see each other, right? They're like biting each other. Fatalis, actually, I don't know. I don't know how tough Fatalis would be. We found a heat guard talisman. I'm telling you, man. It may not even be 0.1% Harambe. It might even be 0.01%. But the fact remains, the second I sign on to that Apple family plan, I just get a message from you and it just says, "Sir, you are being hunted." Start running and leave your iPad. I don't know why they have to have it that way. Like, the YouTube service, the Google service, like, you don't get anything. There's no app sharing or anything like that. With Apple, it's like, we see all of your apps. We know where you are at all times. You can remotely wipe devices. I think it's because they really want it to be for, like, actual families. I mean, it's probably fine most of the time, Amatsu, but I think, like, that could actually be pretty terrifying in an abusive relationship. Like, imagine being in an abusive relationship and, like, your significant other has access to your device at all times and you'd be like, why did you spend 10 minutes at the grocery store? I think for most people in loving, trusting relationships, it would be fine. I do. I think for the most part, it would be okay. But your partner you find convenient to see where each other are without texting? Yeah, like I said, in a loving, trusting relationship, it would be no problem. My abusive spouse can... No, dude, it's not about your spouse deleting your Bloons Tower Defense 6 save. I'm saying your spouse can see where you are at all times. I'm not saying, you know, anyone's up to no good, but it's... If somebody were in a very controlling relationship, wow, we just got dusted, that could be bad. I'm always in the basement, I never leave. It'd really be no issue for me. We're fine. He's already down 2 pots. We're fine! I mean, look. I mean, you look into your control center right now. Tell me what you see. Let me know. You're gonna be like, I don't know, James Bond or somebody like that, like seeing an expanding web over everyone in your life. I really want to wallbang him. I'm on the leg. No, he'll be toasted soon. Please leave. The Nargacuga did not leave. Okay, we're good though. We almost died there though. Location is opt-in. Again, the 0.001% chance is that you tell me that to get the Mr. Beast tracker. They get the Mr. Beast tracker. Everybody wants to be like Mr. Beast, but I think Mr. Beast himself says stuff like, I've messed myself up. Nobody should ever do this to themselves. Like, he's not even able to go out and enjoy dates with his girlfriend because he's like, the time that I'm going to spend with you, I could be doing something that I could be making more money. He's becoming like a content golem, kind of. Sort of a content beast. Is there any cheese to Fatalis in this challenge or get good? I mean, it's pretty much get good. We actually did not have Fortify on. That sucks. Sprinter Expert might be nice. Just for more expert. I mean, the funny thing, and here's the very strange thing about Mr. Beast from what I understand, is like, allegedly, and who knows, right? That's what he says, but according to him, he doesn't even like really spend the money on himself. He's literally in the pursuit of money just to have money. And then he wants to use that money that he spends to make more money. I don't know. At the very least, apparently his Squid Game reenactment was more humane and kind to the participants than the actual Netflix recreation. So who's to say what? He's still better than Netflix executives. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not terribly surprised either. I mean, I get it. I mean, some people just like to produce. I'm a producer. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I'm gonna produce a sneeze. Yeah, that was a big sneeze. Oh no. Oh, the tacit is good, right? Oh no, the tacit's terrible. We want the chest if we can make it. I think I'd rather have the chest than the current chest we have right now. Yep. I think we're going to fight him in the arena. There was employees who talked about there being workplace abuse working under Mr. Beast and his fans harassed him off the internet. That sounds tough. I mean, given what Mr. Beast puts out, it's almost definitely a situation where if you're not working as insanely hard as he is, they probably make it tough on you. You know, you've got an actual boss who is working as hard as a workaholic could possibly do. And I'm not saying that justifies it, but it would probably explain it. Am I streaming on Twitch too? I am. My primary audience is on Twitch. I mostly stream to YouTube just for VODs. Convenience's sake. Some people can't watch on Twitch for whatever reason. It's blocked at their work or their company or sometimes country. But at least the live stream is there as well. Oh, shoot! Did you get Twitch again? I mean, I think the chat is better over there. The video quality is slightly better on YouTube, though. Right now, you're the only one chatting in YouTube, so it's like you've got your own personal streamer. You want to know something, Adenine? I take it you're familiar with VTubers and their popularity on YouTube in general. Can I tell you a little secret? They have added under the YouTube chat system a chat box that you can open as a creator that is exclusively super chats. So, like, if you only want to engage with people that donate, you can do that now. That is a relatively recent addition. I don't remember that being there, like, say, a month ago. But within the last month, it came up. Well, I mean, there's definitely some people that get so many chats and even so many super chats that they'd have no hope of responding to all the comments. Corona is the only VTuber that I engage with in any way as well. And for even then, I just watch the clip. And even then, I got to be careful because you don't want YouTube thinking like you're a VTuber lover, because now all you get are VTube clips all the time. I met a guy in real life. He was Italian. And he didn't work and he wasn't going to school. All he did all day was just watch VTubers. And he showed me his phone. And he's like, look at all the VTubers I watch. I said, don't you play video games, dude? Like... Yesterday's the best day of your whole life? I had a good time too, Abdul. I like your character. A little scary. Did I meet him in Italy? Yeah, no. He was the friend of Jen's, let's call him cousin. Not related to me. He told me his favorite thing to do in life was nothing. He loved doing nothing and watching VTubers. I mean, he was living the dream, man. I mean, it's a little different in Italy, you know? People will take care of their children for a long time over there. I killed his friend Chicho? Nah, he wasn't related at all to Chicho guy. I think he was a bad influence. Jen's cousin was a pretty smart guy, could speak English. He was like one class away from finishing his accounting degree. I don't know that he ever finished it. I hope he finishes it. Smart guy. Help him? I mean, I told him, I said, look, man, like, nobody's saying you gotta be an accountant. But, you know, you're a couple months of, you know, being annoyed before you just got a full-on degree and then you do whatever you want to do with it. You can choose to do nothing, but, like, what's your opportunity cost? Basically nothing. Look, nobody out there, I think, loves being an accountant. But you love what you can do when you get paid being an accountant. don't get the two mixed up. The cousin worked very hard. He was doing more manual labor jobs, but he was one class away from getting a diploma. His friend was the VTuber lover that enjoyed doing nothing. Not a good influence. Do I like to do nothing? I like being a funny little guy. I mean, playing video games is close to doing nothing, but it's not truly doing nothing. I mean, you're still, you're feeling the feeling of accomplishment. Honestly, I mean, I liked working. Like, I never minded working. I just didn't like working with a lot of the people I had to work with. That was the problem. Just get rid of all these people, man. That's the fun part about being a creamer. Is if I don't like someone, I can just ban them. And I don't have to, then it's like I don't gotta work with that person anymore. They're banned. It's really a beautiful thing. I mean, Joe Hobby, I mean, I really do feel the vast majority of people do feel better doing something. I mean, I feel like even at the very basest of base levels, right? We've got that hunter-gatherer in our blood. You do feel a certain amount of accomplishment when you feel like you've done something for the day. Oh. Saying we're work colleagues? I'm saying, a comedian at a comedy club still usually has the ability to throw out hecklers that aren't funny. That's all I'm saying. I need to break those claws, or did I already? Oh, dude, I just killed him. Some VTuber turned off the ability to seek back and watch older parts of the stream. Why would they do that? The only reason I could think of doing that is well, I mean, for me, it's rarely, but maybe for a big streamer, you'll get people that are watching like minutes behind and not realize they're not live. Worse than that, Twitch used to have the ability to comment on VODs just like you were chatting. And they got rid of it, but it used to be really sad because people would go into the Twitch VODs and start chatting like I was live. People would be like, hey, Shep, how's it going? Like, 30 minutes into the VOD. And it's like, dude, like, brother, like, I'm never going to see that comment. Brother, I'm never, there's no reality where I reply to that other than incredibly by accident. You did see it once by accident.
Lo estás haciendo genial.
Do I remember the comment? I remember it was Isaac saying, hey, Shep, how's it going? And me wanting to message Isaac and be like, brother, why are you typing in Twitch bots? I can't see those comments, Isaac. You're smarter than that, brother. I know you are. But they had to get rid of the VOD Squad room because honestly, it could be very problematic. Because that's chat that is going full on unmoderated. And like, that's what was happening is people were going in there and just like saying like the most mind-boggling offensive things possible. And it was just living there in perpetuity. Opinions on why the hell Twitch doesn't have playback of older parts yet? They're not profitable. Somehow, some way, according to Twitch, they are not making money. That's what they say. That does not mean you have to agree with them or believe them. They don't want to invest any more money, is the real answer. I mean, and that is a real answer, right? They could do it. Definitely, obviously. They've got the technology. 2 Honotar Razor Wings. I mean, the funny thing is, like, Twitch was state-of-the-art when it came to live streaming technology. The whole idea... So I just learned this the other day. This is so weird, but if I learned it, that means some of you don't know. Justin TV... I know some of you probably know Justin TV was the website before Twitch TV. And I always thought it was like Just In TV. But it was about a guy named Justin live streaming every part of his life. It was like a 24/7 experience just being like, what's Justin up to? I didn't know. I didn't watch it. Including toilet time? I don't know. Yes. You never thought Justin ever? Well, I did. Oh, everyone take your shots now. Wow, idiot streamer didn't know it was about a guy named Justin. How does that make any sense? Whatever. How's Justin nowadays? He was probably rich, retired, and loving life. You think Justin watches Twitch streams? Oh, definitely. I don't think there's any question about that. But at Truman show myself for riches, bathroom time included. Depends on how transformative the money would be. I mean, I have everything that I want. I mean, you know, if you're saying I could have all the money in the world, but everyone's going to know exactly what I'm doing at every moment of every day, that sounds terrible. I mean, if I really wanted to, I can move to Japan now. I mean, it's cheaper now than ever. Prove it? I mean, I'm okay with... I mean, look, I have a family, so I'm not just going to, like, abandon them and move to Japan. I go on little adventures sometimes, but... I'm not ready to pack up yet. And I come with you. I'll be your new family. There was a Twitch chatter within the last month, nameless one, that straight up said, "Can I move in with you and live on your couch?" And I said no. They're like, "But I'm 30 and I live with my parents and I don't like living with my parents." And I was like, that sucks. You should not do that. And then the next day, they were an asshole to me. Like, don't get all pissed off at me because I'm not your ticket out from your mom's couch, dude. I don't know if they got banned. I haven't seen them in a minute. I don't even quite remember their name, but it was a weird experience. A little rude. They were like being mean to me. And look here, fucko. You're the one that wanted to live on my couch. If that's the way it was going to be, I definitely made the right choice. It's not even that I have couches to spare, Jen. I mean, I've got rooms with beds that are spare. How many beds do I have? 5. I think 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5. Have I gooned on all of them? I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 bed. Possibly 2 or 3 beds I've never even sat on. Can we have a slumber party? No. Someone's going to make it weird. Why do I have 5 beds? I've got a lot of rooms. I don't know. There were beds from somewhere. We took them. 5 beds is worse than 7 couches? I've got 4 bedrooms. Ask Amatsu. She'll agree. It's better than having a bunch of rooms with nothing in them. I mean, okay, she's all right. She's turning on me. Okay, okay, good. Okay, she's still on my side. One of the bedrooms has 2 beds in it. We have a king size. Is it a queen or a? It's like a queen or a full. 2 twins and then like another full. I don't know, man. I didn't measure them. I do not have a bunk bed. That is a lot of beds and couches. What does it matter? What does it matter what I have? It's not like it's not like I buy a new one every month. You're so rich and smart. I don't think I'm rich. I don't get no $8,000 tax return like that one YouTube chatter. You need to crank out little goblins? I'm pretty happy. I mean, you know, I like kids, but I don't know that I would ever want one, man. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. Everyone always asks, when are you going to have kids? Nobody ever says you should have kids.
Vamos a por ello.
Why not? I mean, I'm pretty happy right now. I could gamble on having a kid. They'd probably be okay. But you can get a kid and they can be a real asshole. And I'm sorry, but it is true. Anyone that says that's not possible, I mean, I've seen some pretty okay people have some real asshole children, so. I'd love to get a cat, but Jen's allergic. Me and my wife seem like smart, reasonable people. It'd be nice to have kids with your sensibilities. That is very kind of you to say. Get a goat, it could stay in a room. I would want it in the back so it would eat my grass, so I wouldn't have to get it mowed. I don't know what I'm putting here. Stone thrower? Kid raising is a skill? I mean, I did it. Technically, I did child raising professionally, as insane as that sounds. I worked at a group home for how many years? 3 or 4 years? That's when I was doing all the Monster Hunter content, all the podcasts and the Let's Play. I had time in the evening to edit. I'm not saying I, would be like the best child raiser in the world, but I mean, I was okay. I'm okay with kids. You learn a certain level of patience. It wouldn't be as easy. Here's the thing. As messed up as Twitch and YouTube chat is, it doesn't really hold a candle to working in a group home. You hear and see some messed up stuff. You think that contributed to how unhinged you were back on? I mean, there's no way it didn't affect it a little bit. Trying to say good people may have no raising skills, hence asshole children? I mean, you know, you could be the most well-intentioned person in the world, and, like, you might be fucking that kid up. That's what happened. I mean, if you lean on your grandparents, your parents, your grandparents, whatever, to raise kids too much, they're going to be spoiling those kids all the time. You're like, man, why are my kids so spoiled? I was like, well, you let your grandparents raise them all the time. Am I happy with this?
Kick that 6-year-old's ass.
It's true. I need to teach your kids to share couches and beds with chatters. I'm willing to do that. If you want to know what charity I do, Mike, every day is releasing those 20th anniversary Monster Hunter countdown videos. That is several hours of labor, and YouTube algorithm or not, they get like, at best, like 1,000 views. So don't you lecture me about charity, you son of a bitch. I'm putting my heart and soul out there. It's because I'm on the shitter monsters? Maybe it'll pick up later. You know, what keeps me motivated is I know it's good content. Even if nobody watches it. If you make good content in the forest, it's still okay. Julian Carter, the real gamer has arrived. My favorite time every week, it's Friday. I always ask Julian what he's gaming on this weekend. He is such a gamer. You watch them all? Thank you for watching. It is a little weird. I'll complain a little bit. They have like a 33% click-through ratio and nearly a 100% like ratio. I just don't know why they're not getting recommended more. Like, what the fuck does YouTube want from me? It might be the monsters. I might try changing something. I might change the titles to be like, the fartiest monkey in the series, ? Same thumbnail. Clickbait titles. Like, man, I'm not happy about it either. You make it into a huge video, you get millions of views? Well, I'm saving all of the rendered files. But yeah, I mean, at the very end, we can do like a whatever 224 monster marathon. Rakero, look. Somebody do the math. If we assume every video is about 8 minutes on average, times the number of monsters, how many hours and minutes is that? The thing is, Harambe is like, I'm not doing it for a profit. Like, I'm doing it because I want to make good content. I just think I would just like my good content to be viewed more. Wow! Stellar Blade and Item Chronicles next week? Really? That soon? Golden Glory this week? Brother, you staying up late? You am? All right. Let's go. No, we're gonna hit it hard, man. Like, they need a day one patch to even, like, turn on. Dude, what is happening to your video games nowadays? Might get hit hard too? I mean, I really don't mind. Like, I would rather get into a scuffle and die than, like, have, like, a quiet session where, like, nothing happens. The only thing I didn't like was in that last session, one of the PvPers we blew up after they got us back was like, you're dumb. He called me dumb. He was rude to me. I'm not dumb. I'd get him back, but like Nefudis is going to sleep and like I can't like I'm not Nefudis, man. And he was a Twitch streamer too. So he's like, I called that guy dumb, and the chat was like, he is dumb, because you called him dumb. Streamers are a disease. Strain of disease would I be? Probably something gastrointestinal or whatever. Giardia? 2 summers in a row, my brother... 2 summers in a row, my brothers-in-law and I would go to a cabin in Maine. And a substantial risk in the cabin in Maine was if you accidentally got any of the lake water in your mouth, you could get a disease or a parasite or something called Giardia. It's a disease where you will actually poop yourself to death. And it was a tradition only for 2 years. We would do drinking games. And the person that lost the drinking games at the end of the year would acquire the nickname Giardia for the rest of the year. So technically, we haven't been back in a while, and that my one brother-in-law is actually still Giardia. No, drinking the water wasn't part of it. The goal wasn't to actually get Giardia. I won both times. I always won. It was those 2 traded spots. I was in a fraternity. I know how to play beer pong. Don't go against me. I'm sorry, it's a horrible stereotype, and I hate even saying it, but it's true. What was your fraternity? I don't want to talk about it. Better keep that stuff anonymous. I did used to do a lot of volunteering with them, though. Seriously, I did. My early adult life, I spent a lot of time trying to give back as much as I could. Beer pong is fun. You wish it wasn't considered douchey? I mean, if it's between you and some other adults, like, who cares? Everyone's having a good time. Well, look, if the fraternity is not on your campus, no one's gonna know about it. Some colleges have local fraternities. And no one will ever hear of those. We've had Supreme Court justices. I don't think we've ever had a president. Which ones? Yeah, I can't tell you. It's a secret. We've had some senators. It's a tough state now, though. I mean, look, I do think it was a good experience for me. And like I said, I did a ton of volunteer work, like a lot of involvement. So like I clearly, at one point, thought it was good, but I don't know, man. I just don't know that there's any way to keep it. I think the only thing you could do is you gotta shut that thing down every 4 years. Like, you should be proactively shutting down the fraternity every 4 years. You're just being like, all right, it was a good run. And then come back in another 4 years. There was no hazing. There shouldn't be hazing. That's the biggest issue. I mean, brother, people have died. It's supposed to be somebody who's gonna be, you know, your fraternal brother. Like you're beating their ass. I never watched W, so I don't know. Now, did I advise or visit chapters that had hazing? Oh, absolutely. But it's like, you can tell, like, it just sucks all of the intelligence out of the organization. Yeah, you start a relationship with abuse like that, I mean, it's never going to be a positive thing. I mean, once you're actual brothers, as equals, you could fuck with each other. Oh, wow, we don't even need to get the Gyros arms anymore. But especially when there's a power imbalance between, you know, somebody in a position of power and somebody who is trying to join an organization, like, it shouldn't be, you shouldn't ever be taking advantage of that relationship.
En marcha.
Hemos completado los preparativos y me late el corazón con mucha fuerza. Mantengamos Eliana a salvo, compi.
But you know what it is like, all it takes is 1 weak link in the fraternity and like the whole thing can go to shit. And that's the problem. Like, you could have 99 great guys and you could have one fucker. And it's like, how do you keep out that one fucker? But I haze YouTube chat, I would raise them properly. I would take Uka Killer's children from him so they don't end up like him. I'd just be doing all of humanity a service, man. I'd show them love, compassion. I'd provide for all of their Maslow hierarchy of needs. Make sure they're supported. They got a proper education. He's already did. He was in chat the other day saying how great it is being a tradesman because he could rip homeowners off when he repairs their houses. The guy's a fucking asshole. He is not a good guy. I mean, I razz a lot of people. He's a real son of a bitch. So yeah, I don't gotta feel bad beating on him at all, linguistically. But seriously, it's not, you know, in its best form, a fraternity is a place for you to have, like, you know, a great foundation of people that, you know, care about you and want to see you do your best in your college experience, and then you could work together to, you know, do additionally great things on a campus. And, you know, I think that will still happen someday in the future in a lot of places. But Just feels like the overwhelming majority of times, you know, people are like, hey, I can get drunk. I don't know, maybe with marijuana becoming legal, things will get better. I sure hope so. If it was about people like getting together and doing bong rips, like there's a lot less likely for anyone to get hurt. Freemasons have a fraternity on your college campus? Freemasons, I don't want to say they're not a fraternity. They're like a brotherly order, but they are not based in college. They're not based in universities as far as I know. In fact, we had somebody who was a Freemason who was also in the fraternity. They're technically not mutually exclusive. I will say it's a little counterproductive to be both a Freemason and a in a fraternity, but I mean, whatever. I mean, it was technically not against the rules. Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, Freemasons are pretty legit. The thing is like Freemasonry, you've got adults in the room at all times. Fraternities, you know, they're self-run. So you can be in a situation and you got guys between the ages of like whatever, 18 and 21, 22, running things. And you know, they're not always best equipped to do it. And again, I hate to say it, because it was a good experience for me. But suspenders and drinking martinis, I mean, it sounds like a great time. Did he say that? Yes, he said it, Pelican. Talking about Uka Killer, he absolutely said it. I mean, we had a lot of really smart people in the fraternity dabbing around there. I mean, tons of people ended up becoming, you know, lawyers, some doctors, made all sorts of money from technology. I mean, we've definitely had some successful people. You got Twitch's number 3066 best streamer was in the fraternity. That's something? Do you think I've gone up or down? I feel like I've probably gone up. If I keep spamming Hell Wheels, I could definitely go up. I know for a fact Dr. Disrespect left.
Para disparar hacen falta 2 unidades de combustible.
Lo inmovilizaré con la balista. Ya casi lo tenemos, gente. No os relajéis ahora.
My own boss, you've done good for yourself. I mean, it is the greatest mass hallucination. The amount of people that think content creation is a good venue to do as self-employment. It's not a good idea. Should not do it. I'm not saying I was broke when I was 3066, but it is shocking to me that there's like, genuinely like, you know, I'm probably at that point where you'd be like, okay, I could at least make a living. I don't know how anyone else. Certainly when you were getting down to the 7,000s. I remember there was a guy that was like, I'm Twitch number 8,000. And he was talking about his ad revenue. And he's like, I can't even buy a 6-pack of soda. He said I could buy a single soda. I can't even buy a 6-pack. Oh, I dropped it. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. This will be fun. Oh no, I mean there's nothing greater in the world than having your own business. I'm telling you, man. I mean there's nothing that comes even close. No! No! Oh, I probably could have evaded with that. Oh, that's so funny. Dude, is this going to be the first quest I triple on? Not in New York? What happens in New York? What do they do to you if you're self-employed? I'm assuming you mean New York City? Okay, Shield Spire, thank you. Dude, I can't even run. Dude, this is... Can I just try and kill it or something? This is the first recorded triple ever on this quest. Hope tonight is going well. I'm getting a little nervous. But maybe they'll hit it with the binder. This is so scuffed.
Ponle combustible al demole dragones y no pierdas de vista al dragón anciano.
Please! My heart is pounding. Bro, can I just shoot it? If I miss...
El demoledragones está a tope de combustible y listo para disparar.
¡Hemos inmovilizado!
Oh. Oh.
¿Cómo está?
Vivirá. Hace falta más que esto para hacerle daño.
I was getting distracted by... I was ranting about something. It was only my own fault. No, we'll take less damage. Mark my words. It will be less dangerous in the actual quest.
Eres un portento.
¿Es Belcana o nosotros? Hagamos lo que podamos.
No, real talk. You know, I was thinking the full bloom arms might actually be nice. You're worried about Namiel? Oh. Wouldn't this be good? You're here? I still don't care about being MR999. Pierce gunning Amiel? No, I will not. I will never. I'm not saying I'll never gun again. Like, I'll gun in, oh, what is that game? Milds. I'll try out gunning in Milds because, you know, it's going to be something new. But I'm not gunning in World again. The game's easy enough for me as it is. I don't want to make it easier. There was some shitlord in the Discord. I really should just ban him. He was posting some, like, rage face meme about how he liked heavy bow gunning and he doesn't know why everybody else complains about it. I'll ban his ass. I think he's a child anyways. So, if he's not a child, that's even more fucked up. That I think he is a child. Does anyone complain about it? His first message on Discord was groveling for me to unban him. And then I said, no, I will not unban you. You will stay banned until October and people will vote on your request. He posted Sussy Kezu art today. Amatsu, if you're free and you want to do it, you can take the shot right now. You get his ass. He's already banned from Twitch, so he's already a shitter. So, no, just kill him. If Amatsu doesn't like him, that's all I need to know. That's the hard part about having a good community is it doesn't happen that way or stay that way by accident. You gotta weed out the bad ones. You really do. Discord's usually fine though. It's usually not a problem. Because usually people read the room and they stick around. Or like it's not their vibe and they leave. Very rarely you have somebody that posts like weird ass stuff and then you gotta be like, what? When is no Riz for the Wicked? Well, we're at least gonna kill Velkhana. I don't know, it's only gonna be Velkhana. I mean, we've only been streaming World for what, 2 hours? We're gonna go a little bit longer. Probably at least another hour. Oh, it was the relic, not the artifact. Damn it! God. No! Okay, we got Ancient Forest at least. No, it's not the same Chromebook guy. You're thinking of someone else. Hopefully you didn't ban the wrong person. Oh well. I trust Amatsu got the right person. I know she knows who I was thinking of. It's the heavy bowgun poster guy. Couldn't miss him. Yeah, I did some playing of No Rest for the Wicked a little bit last night and then a little bit this morning. Like, I don't understand what the game is. Like, it is an action RPG, but, like, the mechanics make it feel like they wanted to add survival crafting mechanics. Did it get easier to navigate the town? There's not much you need to explore. Yeah, you know, I should have just banned him. I don't know why. Maybe I was in a good mood. I should have just banned him. That's on me. Yeah, he posted a picture of, like, I don't even know what the hell was going on. There was, like, fashion models milling around with each other, and there was a guy, like, jacking it. Under an actual jacket, actually. He had, like, a coat over his lap or something. I don't know what the humor, though. Like, I mean, is it supposed to be a joke? Like, is the joke this guy's beating it and he doesn't think anyone knows? I guess that's the joke. But, like, you feel bad for the guy. You feel really bad for the women he's staring at. And all you got to think is, like, why the hell did this person record it and put it on the internet? I mean, who knows? It was probably just a joke anyways. I mean, the guy probably, I hope, wasn't actually beating it. Jacking it under the jacket is probably the funniest joke you could make anyways. But, like, why is he got to be staring at people, you know? That was creepy. It's not a good fit. I hope they find a community of people that will take the time and effort to raise them into a better person than they are now. I'm not optimistic, but I could hope. Did I finish the Fallout show? Brother, I didn't even watch episode 1. Tomorrow, I will be watching more episodes of Tales from the Crypt. We're about a third of the way through season 2. And that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. I will probably also be playing video games than Nefudis. I'll probably be playing Sea of Thieves. Fishing free run? No, we're going like 1 episode a week. We're watching it like release schedule, except it's already all out. I'm in no rush to consume content. Man, where is this Dragon Bone artifact? This is the worst. Love and Tales from the Crypt. I did find out, by the way, my mistake, it is available to purchase, but only on DVD. It got a DVD release in 2017. Oh, well, Invincible's out? Okay, maybe that's what I'll be doing. I don't know, man. Now I want to do that and play Sea of Thieves. Wildspire Waste. I think it's better to go for areas that have a bone surge, though. Don't you get a better drop rate when there's a surge? Well, I didn't get it. Oh, it was like $35 for the whole set. It wasn't even that much. I mean, I don't think that's bad for like an old box set of a rare piece of media. Ooh, good job, boy. Good job, little guy. I only say that because I reacted with the Crypt Keeper in the GG Talent Group Discord, and somebody reacted and said they want to watch it. And I said, and then I went onto like a very people talk, explain discourse on how the rights are very complicated and will probably never be available on streaming services ever. Yeah. And they're like, okay, I'll just buy the DVD. Which is I mean, it's the right thing to do. It is a really, really fun show. I love Tales from the Crypt. Was there ever a cartoon from Tales from the Crypt? I swear to God there was. Tales from the Crypt cartoon. No. Why am I... Well... What is this? Is this real? Or am I making this up? I feel like this is like a mass hallucination. That looks real, though. That's the Crypt Keeper house. I think it did get a cartoon. I mean, I'm seeing images of, like, Tales from the Crypt Keeper Season 1. I mean, it exists. I'm seeing images and everything. I'm seeing this, whatever's going on here. Sexy Crypt Keeper? It's not going to be long until Google will gaslight us, Nafudas. I mean, apparently it's available to watch on Prime Video. They probably did not have Arnold Schwarzenegger and whoever directing it. Tool Specialist. Crypt Boost. Weakness Exploit. I only have 1 point of Weakness Exploit. Why is that? Oh, because I'm using the wrong helmet. Oh, we can get KO too? That's fine. That's good enough.
Ve con mucho cuidado.
Does Amazon offer you Prime Video as a Twitch streamer? A very, very long time ago, before I even started streaming on the platform, a benefit of being a Twitch partner was having an automatic Twitch Turbo subscription. They got rid of that. That no longer exists as a benefit partners get. That is the most that we have ever gotten, as far as I know. You know, sometimes they'll send you little things. I have occasionally had an opportunity to, like, be in surveys and stuff like that, or whatever. They'll send you merch and stuff like that. Nothing, you know, nothing to write home about. No, I mean, they're, I do like the new CEO. Nothing against, was it Emmett Shearer? But, you know, the guy that started the company is not always the best guy to help run the company. And I would say the changes that they've made under, is it Dan Clancy, have been better for both streamers and viewers. They're all steps in the right direction, so. Restreaming for one is great. Removing the transparency and like miasma that used to hide the 70-30 split is also amazing for like new streamers. I would say still they should be doing more to have big name events to get people to come to the platform. Like, they're very passive. Like, they very much rely on their streamers to carry everything. But you're Twitch, you know, you're not YouTube. You should be having an event once a month that is the equivalent of Drake played Fortnite with Ninja. While celebrities still matter, you should be getting them on your platform. You know, you got Snoop Dogg out there broadcasting Madden for 3 days straight, completely muted. And you still had thousands of people tuning in to watch him, you know. Just spend some of your advertising budget on that. I'd say Snoop Dogg streaming Madden was big and very funny. Because it was 3 days straight of people posting the mute icon. Like, thousands of people just spamming the mute icon in the hopes that Snoop would see it and realize that he was muted. It was very funny. I mean, you know, like, you could see it. Like, I can see it in my mind what that would be like. He doesn't care. Like, honestly, genuinely, like, for a while there, it felt like they were going to make a better effort to get sports events or sports commentary on the platform. And I think that'd be a big benefit in general. But, you know, there's always the lights and licensing stuff that I think makes that hard. But, you know, gaming as a hobby is very popular, but for the most part, you're just getting people that, you know, have your Call of Duty or your Madden or whatever. We'll never get back to the pandemic level of people enjoying the platform, but we could at least try and slowly convert more people. What are the odds of, like, a quote-unquote normal person registering a new Twitch account nowadays? I don't want to sound doomer, but it feels like you're either on it or you'll probably never be on it. Yeah, so, like, you know, musicians, actors, whatever, man. Give more people a reason to go on the platform, and then maybe they'll actually engage, you know, more of the thing. Personally, I don't think there's going to be a bunch of them be like, oh, wow, I'm on Twitch. Time to check out the Monster Hunter World category. But, you know, that doesn't, you know, a rising tide lifts all ships. Game is louder than me? All right, I gotta make it. Oh, what can I possibly do? All right, hold on. I gotta be quick. Don't hit me. No. Okay, I turned it down a tiny bit. How does that sound now? Is that a little bit better? Boost the alerts? They're at a good volume. Okay. That's weird. Usually, he lands after that move. I don't know if there's time to finish this. We're gonna try. I feel like he's really close to enraging. Oh, he's not near a wall anymore, though. God, we are messing him up. We haven't even taken a hit yet, have we? And I was like away from the controller for several seconds. I'm starting to peer through the matrix and see how Kanta does it. Although if he does it on one computer, that is another level for me. I don't know how he would switch so quickly. But if you had a keyboard always up, you could definitely type it out really fast. This is how I compete with Kanta. I don't think there's any competing. I think he just wins. Oh no! Got me midair. Wow, and I got all my mantles up too. What the hell was that evasion? That was crazy! Ah, he got me again! That's what evasion won. Now, I was repping Kanta the other day in my comments. I mean, not that he needs any publication, but I was talking about some of the best Western Monster Hunter content creators, and he was absolutely on my list. What? If every speedrunner was like Kanta, we would be in a great place. The worst part about it is I don't even know that most of the speedrunners are happy. Like, they're probably miserable too. Does anyone know what is going on? If you were to mod the AI, I don't think that would be the move you would want it to do. Oh, could be the cat. I'm with Unlucky. I think it's the cat. I think he was in the air and like the shield spire was just like freaking him out. I was almost dead. I don't know how I have that many research. Fume with the accusations. Fume is convinced. Oh no. If I lose Fume, I've lost everything. What happened to the screen? Is there a blood moon? Must just be cloudy in that time of day. It does look nice though, huh? That's beautiful. Still a beautiful looking game. I swear, if this game came out today, people would be losing their minds over it. They still would. Gonna look better than Wilds? It might. Beautiful streamer, thank you. Not dead yet. This is dangerous. Oh! I mean, if it's being designed so that it could run on the Switch too. The thing is this, the engine's going to be very modular, and like, Capcom reads everything. Like, they don't want people out there saying, like, Milds looks worse than Monster Hunter World. Somebody said World of Warcraft looks better than this game? I don't know. I've never played World of Warcraft. Rise is, the textures aren't the issue, Tios. It's just like the engine, man. You're 100% convinced Wilds will release on the Switch? The Switch 1 or Switch 2? Switch 2, I think. I think it'll be on the Switch 2 as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get it to run on an iPhone. iPhone gaming. Can upgrade our hammer. No. It's not going to run on the Switch 1. But it could run on the Switch 2. I mean, it wouldn't be able to handle all the AI. I still want to know what processes are going through when there's a NPC standing in Vernworth. Just standing there computing quantum mechanics.
Lleguemos hasta el fondo de este misterio. Estamos a cargo del lecho de los ancianos.
We got more tickets? Alright, we'll get the tickets. Final Fantasy 14 is definitely an acquired taste for graphics. I mean, it's absolutely gotten better over the years. I remember playing it on the PlayStation 3 and being like, this game's kind of ugly. But I'd say it looks pretty good now. I like 14. I just don't have the time in the day, man. I need, like, give me 30 hours. Most of my experience is in A Realm Reborn. Unlucky. Which I know is kind of messed up. But that's just how it is. Someday I'll beat Heavensward. You know, it's a funny theory, Dwarfo, but you might not be wrong. Have a good night, Gator. I will see you on Sunday. I play it when Spider-Man actor promoted. Are we talking about 14? I mean, the last time I remember playing 14 was like around 2020, I think. 4 years ago. All I know is I streamed it once, and it is singularly one of the worst streaming experiences I've ever had in my life. I streamed it twice. The first day wasn't great, the second day was worse. Someone was backseating me. Brother, I was doing mining leads, literally just clicking rocks. And someone came into the stream and said, "You're clicking those rocks wrong, you idiot." But you know what? They were levs. You can't do the auto-collect on levs. So, all right, fucko, you were wrong. I got backseated, and they were wrong. I'll never stream the game again. I'm sorry, there's a lot of good people that play and enjoy 14, and I wish you nothing but happiness, but the average Final Fantasy 14 fan does not deserve it. They do not deserve happiness. Honestly, possibly worse than streaming Sekiro, and that was also really bad. They should merge the queues between Final Fantasy XIV and League of Legends and just mix them all up. So everyone's just all fucking angry and pissed off at each other all the time. What happened with Sekiro is the same thing, man. Everyone was backseating my ass. I'm just trying to play the game. Actually, this is how you kill that guy. Thanks. Hey, how about I sit over in the corner with a butt plug up my ass? You have the controller. Why don't you stream it? You're so interested in how I play the game. Think you're so good. I'm the streamer. Tough, man. And the worst part is when you want help, nobody gives you the help. Liza P has randomizer mods now? I might play through one. I'm not going to stream it, but I might play through it. Weapon, boss weapon parts and other parts? I don't know that I understand, but it sounds amazing. And we're just going to use the shaver. Right. It's going to be helpful. I mean, right when the game comes out, Man Quest, like in the first week, maybe even the first month, it's okay. But once you get outside of that 1 month window, oh boy. Not good. Don't do it. Don't stream it. There are games I love to play, and then there are games that I love to play, and like I just never want to stream them. Because it's like, I know I'm going to have a bad time. And it might actually affect my enjoyment of the game when I'm not streaming it. Honestly, like, I love Sekiro, but like, I'm so annoyed from my experience streaming it. Like, I really don't want to play it. So that's how annoyed I am. Which is, frankly, it's sad. I didn't upgrade my weapon. I think I can upgrade my weapon. People were backseating the developers in Hades 2? All I'm going to say is, for anyone that ever wants to backseat, nobody asked. First, and second off, nobody cares. Keep it to yourself. That's my message to every backseater. Oh, this is what you should do. All right. I'm glad you think that. In the history of backseating, the only time it would ever be even close to okay is if it was like a mercy killing of somebody that was stuck looking for something navigationally. If somebody could have came in and told me last night where the fountain was in No Rest for the Wicked, that would have been great. Nah, no one's there. Oh, we're all busy. Sorry, we all got something else to do. I played Ark? Oh, I'm burning to death. They're like, stand in a cave. That didn't help. There was a little help. Somebody was like, you should build a house. That actually did help. Has to be a famous game. I mean, it was early access for like 12 hours. Like nobody's played it. But I was hoping somebody either played it or watched a streamer play it. No, nobody did it. All right. I mean, it sucks. I mean, we're going to probably be playing through Elden Ring again on stream. And like, I've played it before, but that's going to fucking suck. That's going to be... That's no, I mean, I was thinking we do the DLC. It's content. It's fine. I mean, I don't mind, because I mean, if I've played the game before, I don't really care. It's only when I'm playing through the game the first time. Like, at least let me enjoy it once. Just one time. I just want to have fun once. No backseating unless asked for. No, but even then, that's the best part, is when you start... If you ask for help as a streamer, you know what? The best thing you would get from chat is for them to be like, beg. Beg for it, streamer. You want my help? Beg for it. That's what they say.
Muchas gotas pequeñas pueden formar una enorme tempestad. Esa es la sensación que me da todo esto. ¿Cómo? Esos rastros son de... Bueno, supongo que...
I mean, I got a little... There was a little bit of a spoiler unlucky about the port stone. There was a dude in chat that kind of spoiled it a little bit. But other than that, pretty much spoiler free. Oh, god damn it. There's the wiggly guy. That is true. Chad is the judge. I'm not the judge. What am I even? The prosecution? The executioner. A little bit, yeah. It's the final sentence. Oh, that would have been so good. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Okay, hopping back and forth actually puts it up. Dota's still there cooking his ass. I'm a little low on dung pods, actually. Dude, Dodo does not care. Chat is the jury? Well, I guess I would be the judge in a way, right? I'm the one officiating the proceedings. Okay. Dude, whoa, we just barely missed getting hit by those bombs. I don't know why his tenderize keeps going away. It feels like super fast. 123 hours in Dragon's Dogma 2. We're gonna get challenge content for it? I don't know if it's the sort of game, Sam, that lends itself to challenge content super well. Not without a hard mode. What do you think? I mean, you could do solo. I guess you could do like no heals. That being said, there are mods that could maybe make that a possibility. I love the game, but I more had in mind for just going back to it when Capcom releases what is likely inevitably going to be DLC for it, or title updates, whatever you want to call them. I don't want to take that the wrong way. I love the game. I highly recommend the game, but I just don't know I can do a challenge run. You know, it'd be fun to max out Barry, but again, I don't know that that makes for great stream content, just maxing things out. Is he attacking me or the inflatable guy? What? You ever see him just land like that before? Is he getting messed up by the inflatable guy? I think it really screws with their AI. Some people do challenge stuff in Dragon's Dogma 1. I mean, there's just a lot more to do in it, and the post-game content in Dragon's Dogma 2 is very good, but it's still like, it's no Bitter Black. Bitter Black is the perfect thing. I mean, even the base game, Dragon's Dogma 1, I think is maybe a little bit better than the bonus stuff in Dragon's Dogma 2. Not to say it's bad, but you know, one's better. I mean, that was my guess unlucky, because like there are definitely caves you go into that have like rubble and like pretty much nothing else. So when I saw them, like maybe they'll do title updates here or whatever. I mean, look, they're still pumping out title updates for Exoprimal. So I think it's safe to say there's going to be some stuff for Dragon's Dogma 2. Sure, their player is thrilled. I mean, I kind of want to go and do the Monster Hunter stuff, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really want to stream it because I don't think anyone wants to watch it. And I don't really, like, when I'm not streaming, like, I don't really feel like playing it. Thanks, Teos. You helped me, buddy. Not gonna get me. Well, I was streaming in Japan too, Amatsu, so I was only streaming at 720p, 3500 kilobits, and that was not a good way to stream that game. No Sexos bounties. I mean, you know, they're whatever product manager reaches out to me every update and is like, do you want a code for the DLC? Ristretto, hello! How have you been? I feel like it's been a minute. Hope all is well. It's a long 2024. What year is it? Hopefully you've seen my new series. It's definitely up your alley. The 20th anniversary stuff I've been working on. Mental health break from online? That's such a good idea. Hold on. Well, ProCow, Ristretto was saying he is not currently on Twitch, but I will tell Ristretto you said hi. It's definitely way more along the lines of what you'd get for like classic content on YouTube. I'm not saying people don't make content like that anymore, but it's definitely not as common, I guess. I don't know. Feels like a lot of gaming stuff is like the duality of the YouTube streamer. I have that, and then I have literally a what is that game? Something, 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 with a red arrow in the thumbnail. What game are we gonna play after this? Whatever that game is. Brain's not working so good. You think maximum 1 cart plus Nergigante armor for this challenge would work? No Rest for the Wicked is the game I'm thinking of. I don't know, man. I mean, you can do no Nergigante armor and maximum 1 cart and it would still work. It's just how many tries is it going to take you?
Perfectamente.
También hemos... Bien hecho. Ya que lo menciono en este momento...
Jefe.
Pues...
Vale.
Un momento.
Tú... perfecto. Vamos a por ello.
We still haven't triple carded yet, which is, you know, that's something. Double negative.
Negative just subscribed.
Los dragones
Thank you.
ancianos están
I
alterados,
appreciate you.
compi. Vayamos de expedición.
I think, is that enough Monster Hunter for today? I think we are going to play No Rest for the Wicked now. How long has it been? 3 hours? How are the world bots doing? Doing pretty good, actually. All right, hold on. I got to show you something. Don't leave. Don't you leave. Don't leave. You stay there. I'm looking at you. I already saw one guy leave. I'm going to find you. I'm going to start sprinting after you on all fours. Sharp teeth. And not just like the two sharp teeth. It is kind of like you're rooting for the killer more. In an isolated mansion, the captors start to dwindle one by one, and they discover, to their mounting horror, that they're locked inside with no normal little girl. Radio Silence is the directing team of Matt Bettinelli Open and Tyler Gillette. They made modern horror hits Ready or Not, 2022 Scream, and Scream 6. I like the Scream movies. Brash, bloodthirsty new vision of a vampire flick. Universal Pictures, is it? Wait. It's today, man. Get tickets today. It's out today, April 19th. It is theaters only. Theaters only, April 19th. That's now. You could be watching that movie now. So here's the part where we got to talk about the vampire for another minute and a half. I mean, I enjoy the Scream movies, the modern ones. It's not easy. What was it? Scream? Did they just call it Scream? 22 Scream. Was it just Scream? Did it not have a number after it? That had like Howie in it? From that other thing? It is just Scream. Oh, that's weird. It goes Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, Scream. Then it goes Scream 6. Do I have a favorite vampire? Obviously and clearly, Abigail. From the movie Abigail. Only in theaters April 19th. It's a reboot, but like they brought everything back and everything's in universe. Obviously. I guess we can start moving the game a little bit. Regular human teeth for a vampire scary. Oh my God. Imagine if her teeth just stayed normal the whole time. And when it's time for her to suck your blood, she's got to like chew on you. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, hold on, I gotta get in there. I gotta get in that thing. You're like, ah! Yeah! Yeah! Why don't you have fangs? I do not know if Matt or Tyler are watching the stream, but if they are, because you're sponsoring this, you're welcome to that idea for free. No, I mean, you know, one of my favorite bits from a Japanese game show, it was like a punishment game show. It was something like quiet in the library. You couldn't laugh in the library. If you laughed in the library or you made a noise, you got punished. And the punishment, my favorite punishment of all time, was you pull the card and the punishment was called Old Man Bites Tenderly. And when they pulled that, old guy came out, got right up in his face, pulled his dentures out, and just gummed the hell out of the guy. Look it up, man. When you're on the website to buy your Abigail tickets, out today, April 19th, look up Old Man Bites Tenderly. Abigail will not bite you tenderly. Abigail will bite you with her real teeth. Okay, that's Abigail. Check it out. We did that for almost 6 minutes. I started going on a rant and things things went off the rails real quick. Okay, YouTube, I have to apologize because I'm probably going to end your stream because we are starting. We're going to play a little bit more of No Rest for the Wicked. We played it a little bit last night. I'm going to play a little bit more of it tonight. So I'm going to end your stream. You're going to be gone, but then we'll be back with another stream of this game. And this will probably be it. I mean, I'm thinking we'll probably beat it tonight, but beat what's available, but I don't know, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Just give me a second. I got to find the game. Is it there? I made some YouTube content for it, by the way, as well. And now I've got all these realms. Because I'm doing speed runs in the game, trying to get more inventory unlocks. All right, so YouTube, I'm going to end you. We'll be right back.